Get ready to take off at full speed as the blue blur, but in a car! Today we will be taking a look at Team Sonic Racing, the next installment for Sonic the Hedgehog in the kart racing journey after Sonic and All-Stars Racing transformed. Team Sonic Racing has a straightforward plot. A tanuki named Dodonpa invites Sonic and friends to a team-based racing tournament, hoping to harness team energy to make the ultimate energy engine, which means that friendship is magic! Oh, and Dr. Eggman does his evil thing. From there we get to see our lovable characters banter off each other in mostly enjoyable still images of characters speaking to each other. The campaign is long enough for a game of this type. You can plow through it quite easily, or you can hammer away at trying to beat all the challenges it sets for you through each event. The game has a multitude of modes to keep you occupied as you play. The aforementioned campaign has a variety of modes, from your standard team modes with single races and a Grand Prix, to more challenge-like events that consist of you destroying a lot of egg pawns, to collecting rings that keep your timer alive while you try to obtain a certain amount, smashing through targets, or driving by posts to get the score required to get 100% in any event. Oh god, it's satisfying to get 100%. The wide array of events you can do create a nice pace, and it's a good diversity between races if you choose to do them. I found myself really enjoying these events as they could be a decent challenge at points. You then have standard races where everyone fends for themselves, as well as the time trials and the online mode. The more challenge-orientated events can suffer from a drop in frame rate here and there though. There is a total of 15 characters to select from, each having a unique ability that they can use. You have the Speedsters, which consist of the likes of Sonic, Shadow and Metal Sonic. These fellas gotta go fast, as they hold the reign over speed and have the ability known as Radial Burst. When they boost, they can repel attacks from other racers. You have the Technique type, which characters like Tails, Eggman and Silver take charge of. The Technique has more control and fantastic acceleration. They can also drive over slowdown surfaces without any hindrance to their speed. Last but not least, you have the Power type, helmed by the likes of Knuckles, Vector and Big the Cat. These lads have a better boost and can drive through any obstacle in your way or open new paths without being spun out. Each type also gets unique items which come in the form of wisps that only they can get their hands on. The driving itself feels so smooth and satisfying with how fast you can go. Being able to build a boost by drifting or performing tricks in the air to get that extra bit of speed, which is just really satisfying. The gameplay shines in the team races though. It brings something fresh to the table for kart racers that the competition is just lacking. The mechanics take a bit of time to get the hang of, but once you do, it's a fun, exhilarating game to dive into. You're able to share the items you gain, slipstream to gain more speed from a teammate ahead of you, boost past team members to give them a boost of their own. If one of your allies spin out, brushing past them will get them back up to speed and into the race. And doing all these little things builds up a bar below your car to activate a Team Ultimate that accelerates you at a ludicrous speed and makes you invulnerable. If you time the activation in sync with your teammates or spin off races from opposing teams, it will last longer. It's also no longer about finishing first, but getting your team placed as high as possible to get the highest amount of points to win, bringing in more strategy to the races. Compared to other kart racers I have played, the velocity at which you can travel is astonishingly good. You always feel like you're going at an incredible speed and it makes the races all the more gripping. However, a lot of the spark this game holds quickly dies out when you don't race in teams. Without the team mechanics, the game feels slower. It feels hollow and is in all honesty a bore when compared to the team races that just offer up faster and more diverse style of racing. The campaign can be played through local co-op, and I just want to say, fair play to Sumo Digital. Not many games implement local co-op, let alone local multiplayer games these days. Good job guys! You then have your local play, which can be good fun when you get friends together to see who is the best, and then crush their spirits as you spent way too much time mastering the mechanics to prove you're better at a video game. Life's great. It also applies to online as well. The fun. not the crushing of people's spirits, as usually it will be yourself that gets your spirit crushed. Playing with actual players on a team makes the team mechanics all the more engaging and useful, as it is used so much better than when you have AI teammates. Though a few problems did arise for me when online. Waiting around for a lobby ain't fun. Just let me play the damn game. Waiting drives me insane. One problem would be actually entering a game online. Sometimes it would take a good few minutes to find a race, while other times it was practically instant. Then you have how teams are decided for online races. A lot of the time the teams seem completely unfair. From 2 teams of 3 versus teams of 1 who would be stuck with AI partners. The advantage can be seen when racing. There is a total of 21 tracks littered throughout the game, and they are a blast to race around. Tracks are based on areas from previous games in the franchise, and they are brought to life in great detail. Each track is colourful and designed remarkably well. Usually in games like these there are a handful of tracks that I won't like, though on this I didn't find any track that I disliked. The tracks are incredibly creative, with tracks where you can defy gravity, driving sideways, upside down and the right way up. Each are quite memorable, though there are standout ones the like of Roulette Road. The cars and character models are nicely detailed, and altogether the game looks stunning. Throughout the game you will obtain credits which you can use to get mod pods. From these pods you can get new paint, horns and designs to customize your ride. However, the important stuff you can get from pods would be the different car parts you can get that change the look of your ride, but also how it performs, allowing to tweak aspects to a racer's stats. There isn't a wide variety to choose from, but from what there is, it gives the game more replay value as you adjust characters to what feels right for you. Now, one thing that cannot go unspoken is the banger tunes. This game's music is through the roof and is downright amazing. Each track has its own killer tune, but on the last lap, it gets kicked up a gear and can really add to the intensity of races that are neck and neck. Gonna win, yes! No! That's total bullcrap! Tracks are remixes from previous games, so not only were they banger tunes, it also brought me down a road of nostalgia from the Sonic games I had played. Seriously, just listen to it. Those beats are tasty! Overall, Team Sonic Racing stands strong amongst other kart racers, even with a dull racing mode and some online issues. Sumo Digital delivered with its team mechanics, which are its strongest selling point, and make the game impeccably fun and a blast to play through. The driving feels great and smooth, the track designs are incredible, the different types of racers along with parts that change the performance of the cars brings diversity in play and longevity in gameplay. Then you have those banger tunes with a beautifully presented game that pays homage to previous Sonic games. It just makes Team Sonic Racing a must-buy game, because it's way past cool.